I'm here with Katie, the nutrition guru, or cooking guru.
Chef Katie Mae. I teach cooking classes at True North Health Center and Plant Street Culinary Gym in Santa Rosa.
Cool.
So I'm here today to demonstrate. We're going to do 3 different demos, each one with different recipes. We're going to make greens and tempeh with a curry sauce, a hot cold Indian salad, and veggie pita pockets with hummus and oil-free hummus and a cashew raita. So 100% plant-based, oil-free, very, very healthy, but incredibly delicious at the same time.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Wow. And what inspired you for all these meals, or what were the origins?
The origins really started with what's the healthiest for our bodies, you know, and the research shows that a plant-based diet, the whole fresh plants, not a vegan diet, not an organic diet, but plants, real food, that's what's healthiest for us. And so wanting people to eat more of those, I just realized you need to make it really flavorful. Otherwise, as healthy as it is, it's not sustainable. So I really love adding herbs and spices and cooking things in a way and chopping everything so that it looks appealing and it tastes just as good.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah.
What?
So can you show us what you have on the display?
Sure. We have, there's a lot going, and I'm just kind of unpacking things and getting set up. But we have these greens. We're going to make greens with some tempeh, organic tempeh, which is actually the healthiest way to have soybeans because it's fermented. We're going to do this with a cashew curry sauce, and I'm going to put that all in the Instant Pot. We're going to make up veggie pita pockets. We have the pita over here, but lots of vegetables mixed with some sesame, ginger, and vinegar. And then we have this cashew raita, and this is made with cashews, but also cucumber, lime, and mint.
Yum.
So let's see.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really smells good.
Delicious.
Yeah. And then oil-free hummus, some arugula, fresh arugula. We're going to stuff all of this into the whole grain pita pockets over here. And then the last thing is our hot cold enchilada salad. I actually turned it into an Indian salad. So we have beans and lots of spices here. This is all going to go over, it's going to be hot, so it's nice and warm, over romaine lettuce. Could be any lettuce, the arugula, but you get that hot cold contrast is really tasty. So that's demo 1. We have a lot more for the next 2 sessions.
I'm looking forward to lunch.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully people don't fill up on this though, because I hear there's a delicious lunch being served. So.
Oh, you're teaching the man how to fish.
Yes.
Not giving them a fish.
Yes, exactly. We get samples though.
Lovely.
So, yep. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
This pita is not naan. So the difference between naan and pita, what is it? One of the main differences.
Whole grain.
I would say oil, well, whole grain, but you can get white pita too. The oil and some sort of dairy, like yogurt or buttermilk or something to make it a little fluffy. So go with the pita bread, it's much healthier. You don't want that dairy, it gives you inflammation and acne and all that stuff. And then your veggie mixture, really easy, just raw veggies. So I did cabbage, carrot, cabbage, carrot, and bell pepper here. What I mixed it with, and it's actually softened a lot because I mixed it the night before yesterday. And the mixture is sesame seeds with lime and balsamic vinegar. Now, balsamic vinegar doesn't seem Indian at all, but there's a company, you want to write this down or put it in your phone, Bhima and Pa. Bhima and Pa, B-E-M-A and Pa, P-A. It's a small company and she's actually moving to Southern California. But all of her vinegar, there's oil on the website, ignore the oil, but all of the vinegar is flavored and sugar-free. So most flavored vinegars has lots of sugar. She has amazing ones, pineapple, strawberry, peach. One of them is sesame ginger. So it's a great way, amazing, I just learned about it, to get sesame oil flavor without the oil. So that's what I used here with a little lime juice. Really, really simple. Go in, and then what we're putting on in it is oil-free hummus. You can make your own, and on my website, plantstreet.com, I have an oil-free hummus. But what we're using today is actually saves me a little bit of prep. This company, HAIGS, has oil-free hummus. Really, really great. Pigs, yes. Pigs, and they have different flavors. One of the ones I'm using today is spicy hummus, and the other one's plain.
Could you please mention your website again?
Yes. Plant Street, plant with the Z is kind of silent. Plantstreet.com, and street is always abbreviated. I have a location downtown Santa Rosa. I call it the Culinary Gym. So if you go to theculinarygym.com, that will actually take you to my site as well. And the
For a gastronomic exercise, right?
yes. Well, you get this style of cooking. This style of cooking builds your fitness more than the exercise does. And then actually being in the kitchen and moving your body and staying active rather than sitting at a restaurant table or just pulling something out of the box and putting it into the oven. You know, you're really cooking. We're not just eating the way our ancestors ate. We're moving our bodies and cooking the way they moved. So on top of the veggie pockets, we have raita, a cashew raita, with cucumbers and mint added, and lime. So it's really flavorful, but it's all cashew based. You can do so much with nuts. If you want, you can use soy, like tofu. I don't really use tofu much. I like the nuts. But you could also do white beans. You wouldn't get as creamy fattiness, but it would still be delicious. We are getting a tasting, so we're going to bring, we have sandwiches. If you have a partner here, a child or a spouse, you might want to share your sandwich, just to be kind, because we might run out.
Is there anything gluten-free here?
Anything gluten-free, yes. The only thing not gluten-free is this peanut sandwich. Okay, so the next item we have, we're actually going to make a hot cold enchilada salad. And Suzanne, we need a romaine lettuce to go on the bottom. Yeah, you can finish what you're doing. But we're going to do this hot cold enchilada. I call it an enchilada salad, but what we're doing today is Indian. So I'm not doing any of the chili spices the way I would in Latin cuisine. But what I'm going to add are some Indian spices. Before I do though, I want to just show you what I'm going to turn this off because it's already hot enough. But what I did was saute, and I'm using an Instant Pot, which is an electric pressure cooker, but they have a saute button. So you just hit saute, and this is easier than kind of bringing in a stovetop and everything. So I did onions in the stainless steel pan, and our pan, stainless steel, doesn't have to be nonstick pan. We just put our veggies right in there. We don't need to add any oil. You can add water. A lot of oil-free cooks will do a little water or vegetable broth. Don't worry about it. If you're paying attention and you're stirring, you don't need any of that extra liquid because there's already moisture in the vegetables. You're just sweating out the vegetable moisture, and you get more flavor that way. You're actually sauteing on the bottom of the pan. You can't caramelize when there's water added. Okay, so before I add those, I just did that with onions and garlic. I added some beans. We did kidney and black beans. I'm going to put in a little bit of coriander, and I'm eyeballing everything here. No cumin in this one. I'm just adding a bit of cardamom and a little bit of clove. And how about turmeric? Who loves turmeric? The whole world loves turmeric now, especially with Dr. Greger talking about it. I don't have it here, but a little black pepper would be great to activate our curcumin in the turmeric. So we're just mixing all this up. Now, why am I doing a hot cold salad? Any ideas to throw it out there?
Invigorate and have more raw flavor.
Invigorating, more flavor in your mouth. You get more texture, more contrast. So who absolutely loves raw, 100% raw salad, like they just can't wait for the next salad? Okay, we got some here, that's awesome. But most people aren't like that. So if you add in some heartiness and some warmth, It makes a big difference, especially when you're transitioning to a plant-based diet. So we have a little bit of tomato sauce I'm adding too. Give us some moisture here. And then I have the fresh tomatoes, and these are cold, so they'll be kind of warmed up with all of our beans and spice there, but they'll still be kind of fresh for you. And then we'll just serve this over raw greens. So we have a nice warm dish over any raw greens you like. Could be spinach, could even be kale. Kale is really hearty, so if you want to do raw kale, I like to massage it a little bit just to soften it up. What we're going to do today, I think we actually have romaine leaves. So once those come out, I'll chop them up and we'll serve these guys for you. I think our volunteer here will help serve all of our little pita pocket sandwiches. Chris, if you wouldn't mind doing that, and then Suzanne can get the romaine.
Okay.
That would be great. If you want to start, just passing around. Again, I don't think we have enough samples for everyone, so please share if you have a spouse here. 6 quarts. I think this is 6 quarts. Oh, okay. Come on down here. Take a pile of those things. Suzanne, you come here, take a pile of these, and I'll just dish them out. Give the bowls to people, and I'll put the food in bowls. We don't want any leftovers here.